Friday. You know what that means. Another episode of the Fiend Zone here on Horror Fiend TV. The weather is warming, spring's around the corner, but before I continue, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate your support. Now, the last episode of Three Corners of Horror, we were proud and amazed to have the great Charles F. Rosenay as he joined us to talk about, well, a lot of things about horror, his background in horror, his background in acting, and yes, he is an author of a book that you should have as a horror fan. Charles is the author of the Book of Top 10 Horror List. If you are a true fan of horror, this book is a must have. It is available on Amazon, and please get it. Watch our episode. Let us know what is your top 10 list. Hey, I know for me, I'm curious to see what exactly ranks as your number one movie. Now, in this week's Horror Spotlight, we will look at a film by A24 called X. It is written and directed by Ty West. Who is Ty West, you wonder? Well, Ty West is known for The House of the Devil, The Innkeepers, The Sacrament, as well as directing episodes in series like The Exorcist, VHS, Wayward Pines, and I think you get the point. Now, the cast of this movie is Jenny Ortega, who played Tara in Scream 2022. Hey, this is her second horror film of this year, and she did a very good job in Scream. So let's see how she does riding the horror wave in this film. She is joined by Brittany Snow, Mia Goth, the great Kid Cudi, and Owen Campbell. This movie is getting a lot of positive reviews, and I can't wait to review it once it hits a streaming service. What are your thoughts about this film? Everybody keeps saying that this is going to bring the slasher films back. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait to see, but let me know what you think of this film. In the episode entitled Warlords, The Walking Dead raises stakes this week as Maggie, Lydia, and Elijah attempt to help a group in need. Meanwhile, Aaron and Gabriel find themselves in an extremely dangerous situation when the Commonwealth attempt to bring in another community. Remember, after each episode of The Walking Dead, come here on Horror Fiend TV to watch Ric and Joe's Walking Dead podcast, where they will break down the latest episode of The Walking Dead. They are the best to do it, and continue watching them, continue giving them support, because they have more coming your way as they enjoy this season of The Walking Dead. In our next episode of Three Corners of Horror, every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, we review Scream 2022, now available on Paramount Plus. A new cast is joined by some familiar faces in the requel to the original. What is the requel? You have two options. You could go right now on Paramount Plus to watch Scream 2022 to find the answer to the riddle of what is a requel, or you can wait till this Tuesday at 8 o'clock to watch our definition of what is a requel. With returning fan favorites Sydney, Gale, and Dewey, their chemistry with the new cast creates a film the fans may enjoy as a direct sequel to the original. Just like the original, the movie is very clever in its way of deciphering the horror genre we all love and crave for. However, does it fall into the same requel trap as Texas Chainsaw Massacre did? You will have to find out after you watch the movie, and then join us here on Horror Fiend TV this Tuesday at 8 o'clock for Three Corners of Horror with myself, Ric, and Joe, as we will do our best to unmask the newest Ghostface. Well, that's it for us here at the Fiend Zone. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, continue supporting us here in Horror Fiend TV, because like I say, we have a lot coming your way. We are a massive fan of horror, and we want to bring our thoughts to you. And at the same time, we want to hear your thoughts of what you think of each movie we review on Three Corners of Horror, and what movie would you like us to review. Hey, we're here for you. We'll do our best, and we just love what we're doing right now. And thank you for your continued support. This is JR for the Fiend Zone. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the warming weather. It's beautiful outside. And hey, watch horror. This is JR. I'm out.